Actually, for me, the biggest value, well, there are two good values. One is if you're a newcomer, of course, you are meeting with industry experts, which helps a lot, especially at the beginning. So you start touch basing with them. What are the solutions? What is available in the market? What are the new things coming up? But after a few years, more or less, of course, you are already aware of that technology, what is available. Of course, there are always some newbies that they might be coming, but the real value for me now is to touch and keep in contact with all the other airports that are coming. All of us, we are kind of rowing on the same direction. We all have similar issues, similar challenges. So it's good to sit down, discuss with them informally or formally sometimes driven by you actually in the bigger meetings or discussion, sometimes just grabbing a drink or in one of the breaks on a coffee, and that's really fantastic. That's for me the real value. So meeting with other peers and that we have similar challenges, and then talk, what have you done here, what have you done there, what if, and sometimes really they bring really valuable ideas.
If I can remember right, I've already been to 4 APNIs to date. So for me, it's always a pleasure to see you guys in person once a year. It's for me, it's the perfect setup to talk to other airports about their current strategies, about their main topics, and the future challenges. So yeah, we are more or less sitting in the same boat. Of course, we have different starting positions for different topics, different cultures, governmental rules. So having a chat with all the colleagues always helps me to come up with new ideas after the event. And yeah, in addition, APNI always brings external companies which present their ideas on how we as airports can improve our current situation regarding revenue management, hard and software for parking, e-mobility, and so on. So in summary, I can say it's a great event with really nice people, and I'm always looking forward to going there.
Yes, absolutely. So the Madrid event coming up will be essentially my third participation as such. My first event was in Stockholm, and in 2019, obviously co-hosted at Heathrow Airport, which was a great experience, albeit a terrible one personally as well, because my son was very ill literally on the last night, got rushed into hospital, which we now suspect was part of COVID. He was put on a nebulizer, and so I managed to miss out on the last evening celebrations. But I was there for all the presentations, the co-hosting around Heathrow to showcase its best parts, being valet. Meet and greet products, and how we've utilised the innovations and growing that through parking technology.
This year, one of the things that I would like to think, and this would link us with the challenges we are facing now, that with less passenger numbers, let's say I would fill up the car parks as I was filling it up before with a lot of passengers or many more. With off airport, I mean, we know that all the basically airports, they might be having an off airport offering as well of operators in terms of car parks. Should we be doing really, I mean, I know we are somehow competing with them, or rather they are competing with us, but is any time sometimes to think about some kind of collaboration with them? So I would like to have a discussion around that topic about competition versus perhaps collaboration with off-airport car parks. Maybe just to survive the peaks when we have such a big demand. It could be interesting that we create like a white label and maybe we pass some of those passengers or some of those parkers to off-airport car parks, and we have in the background kind of a commercial agreement or something. But I'm not sure, because then it comes the other part that if they go there and they feel that it's a good service, people normally tend to repeat what they've done before. So maybe in winter when you need that demand, maybe they are going to be going there and not coming to your car parks at the airport. So I would like to have a discussion around that topic and how other airports are tackling that. I think that's one point. And another point which I'm struggling with is with staff parking. I know there might be some solutions out there for digital solutions, but we have lots of partners like everybody else. So like ground handlers, we have airlines and retailers, all of them, they are parking at the airport, or the staff parks at the airport. We have some commercial agreements with them, but I would like to find some kind of digital solution to kind of automatize a little bit all this, especially the requests that are coming. So on terms of how many people they want to park, for how long, and then as well those who are leaving, because always there are rotations in the company. So I'm sure there is some digital solutions around that would facilitate that administration to my team, and I would like to learn about that a little bit. So that would be another point of discussion. These two, I think they are good for me this year.
At first, let me start with what I hope is no key discussion point, and that's e-mobility. We have had so many workshops and working groups lately on this topic, and we also talked to several other airports in Europe, and everyone seems to pursue another strategy. Maybe it's due to law or governmental funding, revenue strategy, and so on. And we also have our own strategy in place in Vienna. So at the moment, I don't think there's much more to discuss on that topic, at least this year. Obviously, that can change. What I'm really interested in is everything regarding cross-selling. We do have many airport services that can be sold in combination with our parking products. So I'm interested in any new approach we haven't thought about. Furthermore, I'm looking for new revenue management softwares on the market, or existing ones that can help me with the pricing strategies for our pricing strategy for the upcoming years.
Yeah, so key topics. I'm looking forward to reconnecting with other airport parking managers to see how they're kind of coping, what their investment decisions are doing, and the strength in which they're evolving their own car parking products as well. Whether they're taking additional charges and through ground transportation revenue streams as well, through Uber, Lyft, local taxi operators, black cabs in the UK as well, and seeing what mechanisms of service each airport is doing really, and really understanding what those investment decisions are doing, whether they're seeing that it's been delayed further, or actually they've got additional support in bringing those investment decisions accelerated a lot more because of how important parking revenue streams are.